Hello, I'm Lohita, a cloud support engineer at the AWS office in Northern Virginia. Today, I am going to show you how to integrate Amazon CloudWatch with Amazon EMR to publish and monitor the statuses of applications installed on your EMR cluster. So let's get started. Please note that you must use Amazon EMR version 5.30.0 or later and have an AWS Identity and Access Management role with the CloudWatch put metric data permission. First, we'll create a script to monitor the applications on your EMR cluster. I've prepared an example script that calls checkprocess.sh and you can name it with anything. And it monitors Yarn Resource Manager, Hive Server 2 on primary node, and Yarn Node Manager on core and task nodes. We must explicitly set the AWS regions so that our metrics go into that correct region. This script logs service statuses to files and publishes custom metrics to CloudWatch when a service is down. And you can modify the script to monitor additional applications by adding them to service array. As you can see here, we have added Resource Manager, Hive Server 2 and Node Manager. You can add other applications or services that you require for monitoring purpose. Now, you can go to S3 bucket to upload the monitoring script through console. This script is used to copy on each node in the cluster through Bootstrap action. This script copies the check process sh from S3 to home Hadoop on each node, and it makes it executable and adds it to the cron tab to run every 5 minutes. Now, let's add this Bootstrap script to our EMR cluster configuration. Let's go to EMR and let's go to clusters and clone the previous cluster that I've already created with the same configuration. Here's the cluster. I'm using the latest version of EMR, which is EMR 7.10.0 with the application bundle as Spark, which includes Hadoop, Hive, Spark, Jupyter Enterprise Gateway and Livy. The cluster configuration has instance groups, which is primary, core and task. I have used the same instance type for all the 3 nodes. You can use that based on your configurations, and the main thing is the Bootstrap action here. I've uploaded the S3 URI of the Bootstrap action. The cluster logs are given through the same bucket. Go ahead and create the cluster, and you can give an EC2 key pair for SSHing into the cluster to see any of the CloudWatch monitoring. Okay, let's go ahead and clone the cluster. Let's wait for a few minutes until it gets to waiting state to SSH into the cluster. Okay, it's successfully bootstrapping and we can open the Bootstrap action and it's here that we uploaded. The cluster is in a waiting state right now and we can SSH into the cluster. If we click on this, as you can see the SSH, we can just copy the command and then go to the terminal and paste it. And you can SSH into the cluster. Now that we created the cluster, we'll run this command to verify that the script was copied. As you can see, it's present. To confirm that we correctly configured the cron tab, let's run this command. And you can see the checkprocess.sh being here. When a service is down, the script will publish a metric to CloudWatch under the EMR or service status namespace. And to view the metrics on the CloudWatch console, and we can go to the all metrics option. As you can see, this is a custom namespace that we created through the script. As you can see, there are multiple cluster IDs here. As you can see, there are 3 things here: Node Manager, Hive Server 2 and the Resource Manager for all 3 nodes in the cluster, where we have 1 primary node, 1 core node and 1 task node that we configured in the cluster. Now let's go to Resource Manager for all the 3 nodes. As you can see that only master node has the status as 1 and the rest core nodes has the status as 0 because the Resource Manager only lies on the primary node. Now let's go to Hive Server. Even a Hive Server stays on the primary node and the other 2 core and the task nodes will be the status is 0. Now let's check the node manager here for all the 3 nodes. As you can see, the node manager status is 1 for the 2 nodes, which is core and task, and for the primary node, it's 0. We can monitor the statuses of applications here. You can also create a CloudWatch alarm based on these metrics to get notified when services go down. For more information of how to create a CloudWatch alarm, see the link in the video's description. So now you know how to integrate CloudWatch with Amazon EMR to publish and monitor the statuses of applications installed on your EMR cluster. Thanks for watching and happy cloud computing from all of us here at AWS.